I competed on the one time they did a gaming tournament for my universities, and I was like really fucking good at COD. And so
you're one of those kids, aren't you?
Yeah, I competed on that. So
of course you're a Call of Duty kid. Of course
actually,
you were.
So there was this thing. Oh my! I may as well just go on this whole tangent then. Now, if you guys are fine with that,
yeah, go for it.
I used to, when I was like 15, I won a fuck ton of COD tournaments because Modern Warfare 3. I don't know if you ever played. Did you ever play Modern Warfare?
A little bit.
I stopped at Modern Warfare 2.
Okay, so Modern Warfare 3 had this thing where you could pay like $40 a year or whatever for like the pass for all the maps, and then you could also go on this website that they had, and they had like tournaments. And I entered one, and they would have a prize for like, okay, first 10 people get shot glasses of Call of Duty, which is like lame as fuck to anyone who's over the age of 18. But 15-year-old me was like, whoa.
I can pour my G Fuel into that.
Whoa. Like, you mean I can get something for playing COD? So I went to my mate's house because I know that my parents would never let me pull an all-nighter. Because bear in mind, these tournaments were essentially what they was stat tracking. So it would be 24 hours tournament.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Of where you would just, it would be like most kills in team deathmatch.
Yeah.
So you would just go into a normal team deathmatch and just play. And then it would count how many kills you had in team deathmatch before and how many you had.
So it's basically just like who can get the highest score.
Yeah, right. So basically it was like you just fucking keep playing.
Yeah.
And I shit you not, I played fucking like Capture the Flag for like 20 hours straight doing this to win these shots.
Like hell,
to win these shot glasses. And I was like crippled after it. I was like, it was worth it. I came like, I'd won so many at that time that I was able to go to sleep confidently knowing that no one would be able to like overtake me.
Right.
I think I came like third or something. So I won. And then what happened was that it all changed. They changed it so that it was 3 hours now. Way more manageable.
Yeah.
So I was like, sweet, I can enter all of them. And they were like most flags defended and captured. That weird shit.
Yeah.
So sometimes I would be sitting at my base just waiting for someone to take my flag, kill them, get it back, and then just go back and camp. And I would do this shit. I won like 15 tournaments or something in the end. I won.
So my room was full of shot glass.
Tell you what though.
What was the best prize you got?
iPad Pro at the time.
Oh, wow.
An iPad when I was like 17, the brand new iPad at the time. My mum thought that I was like a drug dealer because she was like, what the fuck? Because all this stuff turned up. I won this fucking huge poker set, wooden poker set. They only made 250 of them.
Right.
And I still have it at my house because I couldn't sell it because it was worth about £700.
Jesus.
It's a wood box like this big. And you open it up, and all these like wooden poker chips, handcrafted COD decks, dealer chips, metal, immaculate. I'll show you pictures; they'll be on screen right now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I was doing these for ages. I won like 3 skateboard decks. I don't skateboard. What the fuck's I gonna do? A hoodie, 2 coaster sets that I still use actually. Funny metal coasters with like COD skulls on them. Real fucking cringe stuff. One like wall decals, which I couldn't fucking use. I sold most of the stuff on eBay. But yeah, I won an iPad Pro, which is the one time. And then I got banned from competing.
Why? Because you were too good?
No. So the rules were not well defined.
Okay.
And I was I don't know how do I describe it.
Sneaky motherfucker.
You bent the rules to
Listen,
your
if I
advantage.
saw an opportunity to win an iPad Pro, I'm going to take the opportunity to win an iPad Pro because it seemed all legit. Right? So about halfway through these tournaments, I realized, okay, I'm trying really hard to win these, but I think I can also do it a lot easier.
Yeah.
So basically what I would do is I'd won a bunch of these tournaments, and I used that like notoriety from those tournaments to like recruit people to come. Okay, so because it would do is track your stats. So everyone else on your team didn't matter. So if you had a team that was coordinated into making sure that you were the one getting everything, right?
So you basically smurfed.
So what I did was I got like these like 5 Swedish players. And for some reason, the Swedish and Norwegian dudes were always fucking amazing at COD.
Yeah.
They were way too good. And I promised them if they helped me win all these tournaments, I would join their clan. I was like negotiating online with them. I'd be like, I would shout you out. I will join. Bear in mind, I wasn't worth anything. But to them, they were like, yo, he's winning all these tournaments. We got to get this guy in. So, did you ever know the game mode like kill confirmed?
No.
Basically a game mode where you killed someone and they would drop a tag and you'd have to collect it. So there was one tournament that was like, whoever gets the most kill confirms in 3 hours won. So what I did was I told these guys, I was like, hey, kill these dudes and put a marker on the map of where you dropped it and don't collect it. And I just ran around collecting them all. I didn't kill anyone. And I should have not done that because what ended up happening was like, first place was like 1,200. Second place, 400. And it raised like a lot of alarm bells. And people were like, that doesn't seem fair. So I got away with it for like two or three tournaments before people started really complaining.
Yeah.
And people were like, this isn't fair. He's winning everything because of this.
Yeah.
But then the thing was, people started doing it.
Right.
So then it was a matter of everyone was fucking cheating each other.
Yeah.
Right? So, and because there was some real fucking big boy prizes.
Yeah.
There was a Jeep, one of them.
Jesus.
Which
Whoa.
I was like 10 points off winning a fucking Jeep at the age of 16. Bear in mind, I was winning all these prizes under my dad's name.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't ship it to you if you were. They also made me
Underage.
fill out.
Underage,
They also made me fill out tax forms,
Yeah.
which I couldn't even legally fill out. Which I just,
What did you tell your dad that you were like filling out?
I was like, Dad, I have won a bunch of stuff, and it's gonna turn up to the house in a UPS van, about 20 items. I need you to pretend that you won them, Dad. And they were very visibly like, what?
Yeah.
And then they were like, okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the thing that got me banned, right, from these tournaments,
Yeah.
there was this one prize that was, you know, the movie Battleship with featuring Rihanna?
Yeah.
I know
It's
that.
a horrible
They were
movie.
promoting the movie Battleship.
Yeah.
One of the prizes was you could rent out a whole movie theater and take all your friends to get drinks,
go
snacks,
watch Battleship.
to go and watch Battleship. And I thought to myself, the amount of street cred I'll get from this is immeasurable. This is an outstanding move that no one will experience. So I was like, okay, bear in mind, I have to say, people might call bullshit on this whole thing, but I was literally 8 hours a day addicted to COD. So straight up, like, this is like
Right.
made for me to do this. So what I had was, this was a team deathmatch tournament. I remember this so vividly. And in team deathmatch, you have to kill them.
Yeah.
So what I would do is, I would ask my friends to go around with riot shields in COD. You ever play it?
Yeah.
Don't kill anyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you can, trap them in a corner, tell me where they are, I'll come over and pop them in the head.
Right.
So what we would do is, right, I coordinated
It's like
it.
a mafia movie.
It was literally, right?
So you, what like incentive did you give them to like follow everything? you
Fucking
said?
nothing. Like, I was keeping
So
this
help
order.
me.
I was keeping this order myself. I never ever told them once I was going to help them do it.
Right,
Like,
right.
I was just like, I'm just going to take the prizes and you guys can help me. And they were like,
Yeah.
all right,
Okay,
sounds good.
That sounds like a good deal.
Sounds like a great. I do remember thinking so the Swedish dudes, they had a reason, right? Because
Yeah,
they said
yeah.
I would join their team. I did join their team, and we won a lot of tournaments. But
Yeah.
a lot of the other people who helped me out had no incentive whatsoever. I think they just wanted to just have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was entertaining as fuck to just go in and do this.
Yeah.
And I won some of these tournaments on my own, but I was sweating my ass off. Like I would
Right,
have to
right.
like
Yeah.
really play my best. And so I thought, why do that when I can just get it secured? I mean, it's in the
Yeah.
rules. There's
Yeah.
no rules against
Work
it.
smarter, not harder, right?
Right? And I
Yeah.
was like, why am I sweating when I can just guarantee the W,
Yeah.
right? Like, so yeah, I did that. And by that time, they'd implemented a feature where you could see like a heat map of what was
Right.
happening.
Right.
And people were starting to see that it was like 75 kills to me, 0-0-0-0 with my teammates.
Right.
And people were like,
little sus.
That doesn't seem like a normal game of team deathmatch. He got a nuke. And so what happened was is that they wanted to make an example out of me, and they were like, no more doing this. No one else is allowed to do this. We've banned this from happening.
Right.
Yeah, and so they banned me from doing it. And I remember I spoke to the other, because there was like 4 of us who won all of these tournaments.
Right.
Right.
And the other 2 were like 30-year-old men who worked in like construction companies, and this is like all they would do in their spare time. And I felt bad for them, because I was like a 15-year-old kid being like, I'm going to take the money that you probably need. I don't need this shit. I'm going to take it.
I love how they banned you, and then you kind of became you like V for Vendetta. It's like I wanted to make a statement, and I got banned for it.
But
it was worth it to get the W.
To this day, I was like, for the 1 year after that, I was so fucking bitter because I was like, it wasn't in their fucking rules. They just did it to make an example out of me. The website shut down 5 months after.
Down with the
Fuck them.
government.
Yeah, the website failed 5 months after. I was like, yeah, fuck you.
Wow.
They emailed me like 2 years later being like, hey, could you fill out those tax forms we sent you? I'm like, and I just never did. So I'm like, what are you going to do? I live in a different country. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Sue me?
They're gonna sue
I
your
was
dad.
15 at the
So
time.
like,
What
how
are you gonna
legit
do?
was this website?
It was the official Call of Duty website. It was
Okay.
if you wanted to go and track your stats, you would have to go and do this, and you would just
Okay.
pay like 10 pounds extra
Yeah.
a year
Yeah.
to get access to the tournaments.
Man, you're that guy who just tries to cheat every system in life.
Oh, dude, yeah. If there's like
Over-optimize
cheat it-
everything.
yeah.
It's like if there's like loopholes or corners to be cut, I'll just always find them because it's
Yeah.
like that's
You work
why-
smarter, right?
Yeah.
Why, like, why would I work harder when I can just do things easy, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, That's what I've
That's
been
what
doing.
every criminal says.
No. So it was. I was not cheating. There was no rule against what I was doing, and they banned me because I was too good at their own game.
I wasn't cheating. I was just bending the rules.
Yeah, I was
slightly.
outsmarting.
I was so
them.
I was
sad.
outsmarting the system.
I'm
Yeah.
so fucking sad because like
Your Honor, I was outsmarting the system.
the only thing the only two. Okay, to be fair, that iPad I got mad mileage out of that iPad. That was
Oh,
worth
yeah.
it all. That iPad was worth
can
like
imagine.
like $2,000 at the
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
so that
I
was
bet.
amazing. And my mum was like, still like even after was like, you got an iPad.
Yeah, you doing
Yeah.
drugs,
Did
son?
you send dick pics to somebody, Connor? Is that how you got
you
the
selling
iPad?
drugs on the side?
Yeah.
Are you
That's
winning, son? Are you winning?
Oh, dude, that was such a fun time. That was like great. That was so fun. I
Oh my
love
God.
doing that because I just won so much shit. I wish I won
Yeah.
the good stuff like the Jeeps.
Yeah.
No, dude, that would have been a mad flex if you want to
I
Jeep
was,
at
just, I was just
A16.
busy watching anime at that
Yeah,
age, man.
same. I was, yeah.
I remember the Jeep I wasn't close to winning, but there was one time where they had quad bikes.
Oh,
Full
sick.
on quad
right.
bike.
Yeah.
Worth about like, 10 grand maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I came fucking fourth and it was for the top 3 and I came fourth by draw.
Oh, wow.
So I'd drawn for it and I didn't get it because of that. I was so annoyed. I was like, Mum, I didn't get the quad bikes. I can't believe it.
Would you even be able to use the quad bikes? I suppose in Wales, you
In
have,
Wales,
like,
yeah,
way
there's
more
plenty of
space.
people to sell them
Yeah,
to. Like
yeah.
I think like 4 out of the 30 people in my class had quad bikes. Like everyone had quad bikes for some reason.
Those were the guys who like came in the top 3. I see you got a quad.
That's how they got it.
That's how I got it.
I mean, it was, yeah, man. I think it would have been problematic if I got that, though, because I'm not sure how much my dad could have bullshitted. Because I imagine there would have been a lot more forms involved when it came to a quad
Yeah,
bike.
yeah, yeah.
Like, UPS isn't just dropping off a quad bike.
Like
Like,
insurance and everything, right? Yeah.
Did he ever find out how you got those
yeah,
stuff?
yeah, they knew. They were just like, the first few tournaments that I said I won, they didn't believe me.
Yeah.
Until, because all of the stuff turned up at once. Like these 20, because I'd won, I think, around 15 tournaments total.
Right.
And they all turned up at the same day, the prizes. And my mum was like in complete disbelief. She was
Yeah.
like, you weren't lying? What is this?
Wow.
I wish I could get my mum onto a test. She probably has a better memory of it than me because I don't remember it very well.
You are the epitome of I am winning dad. Like